One of the most common questions I get on my videos is how am I able to find monthly dividend stocks? I know a lot of you love the appeal of receiving dividends every single month as opposed to every quarter, and the truth is I like to browse websites like Seeking Alpha as well as go to online forums to try to find every single monthly dividend stock I can, and then I'll write it down or just remember it for later. But then I realized that a lot of my viewers would probably also love to see how many of these I was able to find. So today I'm going to be introducing every single real estate investment trust stock that pays dividends to shareholders on a monthly basis. Before I get started, there are a couple things that I wanted to disclose. First things first, you should use this as a reference and perform your own due diligence before investing in any of these REITs. I'm only going to introduce each REIT as well as provide you with some key information like the current dividend yield, their performance over the last year, and etc. Doing an in-depth analysis on all 17 of these REITs would have taken way too much time, so if any of these look appealing to you, be sure to do your own research. You also need to make sure that this information is still up to date when you happen to be watching this video. So for example, I was originally going to include American Finance Trust on this list, but they actually stopped paying dividends monthly and switched to quarterly back in January of 2021. And of course, dividend yields change daily as the share price changes daily. Third, don't assume that the better dividend yield always means the better investment. Mortgage REITs almost always have higher dividend yields than equity REITs and are usually considered to be riskier. So make sure that you know the difference between the two types before investing. Finally, this list only includes stocks that are traded on US stock exchanges or over the counter in America. So with that being said, let's get started. Agree Realty Corporation is a publicly traded real estate investment trust primarily engaged in the acquisition and development of properties net leased to industry-leading retail tenants. As of September 30th of 2020, the company owned and operated a portfolio of approximately 1,027 properties located in 49 states and containing approximately 21 million square feet of gross leasable area. In addition, this REIT just switched from paying dividends quarterly to monthly 3 months ago. Its last dividend was for roughly 20 cents per share, and it has a current dividend yield of 3.66%. AGNC Investment Corporation is a real estate investment trust company that invests in residential mortgage pass-through securities and collateralized mortgage obligations for which the principal and interest payments are guaranteed by the United States government-sponsored enterprise or by the United States government agency. They've been in business since 2008 and they're headquartered in Bethesda, Maryland. As of the making of this video, the stock pays 12 cents per share per month, which gives it a dividend yield of 8.59%. Next, we have Apple Hospitality REIT, ticker symbol APLE. This is a publicly traded real estate investment trust that owns one of the largest and most diverse portfolios of upscale, rooms-focused hotels in the United States. Apple Hospitality's portfolio consists of 235 hotels with more than 30,000 guest rooms located in 87 markets throughout 34 states. Concentrated with industry-leading brands, the company's portfolio consists of 104 Marriott-branded hotels, 126 Hilton-branded hotels, 3 Hyatt-branded hotels, as well as 2 independent hotels. This stock just a few days ago had its dividend slashed to just 1 cent per share, presumably due to hard times in the hospitality sector, which gives it a 0.27% dividend yield. Armor Residential REIT Incorporated, ticker symbol ARR, is a mortgage real estate investment trust that invests in residential mortgage-backed securities, or MBSs, in the United States. The company's securities portfolio primarily consists of the United States government-sponsored entities, or GSEs, and the government's National Mortgage Administration's issued or guaranteed securities backed by fixed rate, hybrid adjusted rate, and adjustable rate home loans, as well as unsecured notes and bonds issued by the GSE and the United States Treasuries. It pays a monthly dividend of 10 cents per share, which gives it a dividend yield of 9.84%. Next, we have Broadmark Realty Capital, ticker symbol BRMK. With its subsidiaries, Broadmark engages in the underwriting, funding, servicing, and managing a portfolio of short-term and first deed of trust loans to fund the construction, development, and investment in residential or commercial properties in the United States. Its last monthly dividend was for 7 cents per share, which gives it a current dividend yield of 8.03%. Colony Credit Real Estate operates as a commercial real estate, or CRE, credit real estate investment trust in the United States. It focuses on originating, acquiring, financing, and managing a portfolio of commercial real estate senior mortgage loans, mezzanine loans, preferred equity, debt securities, and net leased properties. They were founded in 2017 and are headquartered in Los Angeles, California. It has a current dividend yield of 4.65% as of the making of this video. Dream Office Real Estate Investment Trust is a Canadian-based REIT that trades on both the Toronto Stock Exchange as well as over-the-counter in the United States. This is an unincorporated, open-ended real estate investment trust that owns well-located, high-quality office properties primarily located in downtown Toronto. They've paid a monthly dividend for over a decade now, with their last dividend being for 7 cents per share, which gives it a dividend yield of 4.48%. For some reason, Yahoo Finance wouldn't show this information, so I got it from Seeking Alpha. Dream Industrial Real Estate Investment Trust is another REIT that also trades on both the Toronto Stock Exchange as well as over-the-counter in the United States. As of September 30th of 2020, Dream Industrial REIT owns and operates a portfolio of 266 industrial properties comprising approximately of 26.6 million square feet of gross leasable area in key markets across North America, as well as a growing presence in strong European industrial markets. Right now, it has a current dividend yield of 4.89%. Dynex Capital is a mortgage real estate investment trust that invests in mortgage-backed securities on a leveraged basis in the United States. It invests in agency and non-agency MBSs consisting of residential and commercial MBSs, as well as MBS interest-only securities. Agency MBSs have a guarantee of principal payment by an agency of the United States government or a U.S. government-sponsored entity, such as Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Non-agency MBSs have no guarantee of payment, though. They switched from quarterly dividend payments to monthly dividend payments back in 2019, and they currently have a dividend yield of 8.12%. Gladstone Commercial Corporation is a real estate investment trust focused on acquiring, owning, and operating net leased industrial and office properties across the United States. Gladstone Commercial has paid 189 consecutive monthly cash distributions on its common stock, and prior to paying distributions on a monthly basis, Gladstone Commercial paid 5 consecutive quarterly cash distributions. Right now, it pays 13 cents per share in dividends, giving it a dividend yield of 7.33%. Gladstone Land was founded in 1997 and is a publicly traded real estate investment trust that acquires and owns farmland and farm-related properties located in major agricultural markets in the United States and leases its properties to unrelated third-party farmers. The company, which reports the aggregate fair value of its farmland holdings on a quarterly basis, currently owns 127 farms comprised of approximately 94,000 acres in 13 different states, valued at approximately $1 billion. Gladstone Land's farms are predominantly located in regions where its tenants are able to grow fresh produce, such as berries and vegetables, which are generally planted and harvested annually. It pays a monthly dividend, and it has a dividend yield of 2.89%. LTC Properties is a real estate investment trust that invests in senior housing and healthcare properties, primarily through sale-leasebacks, mortgage financing, joint ventures, and structured financing solutions, including preferred equity and mezzanine lending. LTC holds approximately 181 investments in 27 states with 29 operating partners. Their portfolio is comprised of approximately 50% senior housing and 50% skilled nursing properties. It pays 19 cents per share in monthly dividends, and it currently has a dividend yield of 5.23%. Without a doubt, the most well-known monthly dividend REIT, and I'll even say the most well-known REIT out there, is Realty Income. Known as the monthly dividend company, Realty is dedicated to providing stockholders with dependable monthly income from over 6,500 real estate properties owned under long-term lease agreements with their commercial clients. To date, the company has declared 608 consecutive common stock monthly dividends throughout its 52-year operating history and has increased their dividend 109 times since Realty Income's public listing in 1994. Right now, it pays a little over 23 cents per share per month, and it has a dividend yield of 4.31% as of the making of this video. Orchard Island Capital Incorporated is a specialty finance company that's structured as a REIT and invests in residential mortgage-backed securities, or RMBSs, in the United States. The company's RMBSs are backed by single-family residential mortgage loans referred to as agency RMBSs. Its portfolio includes traditional pass-through agency RMBSs, such as mortgage pass-through certifications and collateralized mortgage obligations. It pays a monthly dividend of 6.5 cents, giving it a dividend yield of 12.94%. SL Green Realty Corporation is a fully integrated real estate investment trust that's focused primarily on acquiring, managing, and maximizing the value of Manhattan commercial properties. As of December 31st, 2020, SL Green held interest in 88 buildings, totaling 38.2 million square feet, and is Manhattan's largest office landlord. This included ownership interest in 28.6 million square feet of Manhattan buildings and 8.7 million square feet, securing debt and preferred equity investments. They switched from paying quarterly dividends to monthly dividends in 2020, and right now they pay a little over 30 cents per share, which gives them a current dividend yield of 5.04%. STAG Industrial is a real estate investment trust that's focused on the acquisition and operation of single-tenant industrial properties throughout the United States, and it's a REIT that I've covered several times on this channel. By targeting this type of property, STAG has developed an investment strategy that helps investors find a powerful balance of income and growth. They were founded in 2010, and as of last December, they own 492 buildings in 39 states. They last paid a dividend of a little over 12 cents per share, which gives it a yield of 4.15%. Whitestone is a community-centered shopping center REIT that acquires, owns, manages, develops, and redevelops high-quality open-air neighborhood centers primarily in the largest, fastest-growing, and most affluent markets in the Sun Belt. Whitestone seeks to create communities that thrive through creating local connections between consumers in the surrounding communities and a well-crafted mix of national, regional, and local tenants that provide daily necessities, needed services, entertainment, and experiences. It pays roughly 3.5 cents per share in dividends, giving it a 4.47% dividend yield. Alright guys, that was all the monthly dividend REIT stocks that I was able to find that trade in the United States. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If this video benefited you in any sort of way, please click the like button below and also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more high dividend investing strategy videos. It would just let me know that there's a sizable enough audience out there who wants this kind of content, and I'll do my best to keep providing you with this knowledge. If I missed any, I apologize. Please feel free to leave a comment below if I happen to overlook one. I'd also be curious to know which of these you guys hold if you'd like to share. Okay, thanks again everyone for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.